Hello. So, drum rolls, because today we are repairing, guess what? It's not a 15 Pro. Yeah, it's not a 15 Pro. This time it is a laptop. It's a Lenovo. Well, I can tell you it's a blue Lenovo, and it's blue because it's dead. Let me grab the cable. If we plug in the cable right here, there's no charging light. And if we open it up, it's not responsive to the power button. So, yeah, it's dead. Can it be the charger? I don't know. Let's bring back the multimeter. Yes. 20 volts. So it's not a charger. It would have been a simpler job. What can I tell you about it? It's an IdeaPad 330. Yeah, I have no idea how to open this one. So give me a few seconds. I'm gonna remove somehow the bottom. It also has a very nice fake CD that I pulled out from here, but let me remove it and see what we have inside. Yeah, so this wasn't too difficult. Let me first thing remove the battery. So I'm gonna disconnect the battery so it doesn't interfere with our readings. This is a very nice board. Let's see if we can zoom it in a bit. Looks good. So let's put the meter back in diode mode, our friend, and let's try to identify a main power rail. So most probably, no, it's not these caps, because these caps, it says 2 volts on them. So they are probably not on the main rail. Yeah, we have here a coil. We have a couple of MOSFETs, and then we have a cap there. So I believe that might be a main power rail. We have 0 voltage drop on one side, 0 on the other. Yeah, so definitely a main short. Yeah, I can't really see from here very well. So this is 001, this is a bit bigger, so probably this is the plus. So let me prepare the power supply. We're gonna get the thermal camera and we're gonna inject some voltage there and see what lights up. Bueno, so turn on the power supply. It's being set to 0.8 volts. My wires are a bit crazy, so yeah, thermal camera. I'm gonna test it first without the macro lens. Here I am. It's very hot today. And let's see if we spot anything heating up. So on this side of the cap we get 2.05. On the other one we get 1.2. There is some sort of a heat spot around here, but it's on the other side. Yeah, let's take the macro lens and look a bit closer. So I think it's coming from somewhere there. Yeah, see? There is something there. Yeah, definitely on the other side something is heating up. I don't think it's this MOSFET here. No, it's the other side. Okay, so I think we're gonna have to remove the board, so give me a few, and I'm gonna actually remove the board and we're gonna have a look on the other side and see what we get there. Cool, so this is definitely interesting because this has been worked on before. It had a warranty sticker there that was broken. So I was seeing some heat around here, and on the other side we really have nothing, but we have a cap right here. So let's move under the microscope and see if that's our culprit. Excellent. So yeah, it's exactly that cap over there. You see it is broken in pieces. So let's try to remove it. I have the C210 tip installed on my soldering iron, so we will most probably struggle with it. Because lately we were doing only iPhone 15 Pros, as you saw and watched. Yeah, the cup is gone. Wasn't even that bad. The C210 actually worked well. So let me find a donor board. I think we're gonna get this one, the small one. Wonderful. Perfect. Yeah, this is factory. Can't even tell somebody worked on it. Let's see if we still have a short. Yeah, no short here. And let's do the measurement where I did the injection initially. So I've injected on that cap over there. Let me grab a ground. Yeah, so this was the cap that I was injecting on. Now it's 0.4. Perfect. Let's have a look a bit on the input circuit. Yeah, I just wanna see if we have a short on the input MOSFETs. The fuse is fine. The inductor is fine. Let's see the first MOSFET. No short. The second MOSFET. Yeah, no short. We have the diode reading there. Okay, so this is perfect. Let's put the board back and see if it works now. Okay, so before connecting the battery, I have everything connected back. I'm gonna do some diode mode readings of the coils. Maybe somebody will ever need it. So I'm gonna start with diode mode, then I'm gonna do normal beeping mode. So on this coil, we have 0.039. Yeah, that's very low. Is it the RAM? That's really weird. 40 ohms. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe it's the chipset. So that coil has 40 ohms. Yeah. This one is 6 ohms. I believe these are the phases. 6 ohms. So 006 in diode mode. This one is almost 9 ohms. Yeah, this one is 0.5. So it's 500 something. 0.4. 0.3, and there's no other coil. So let's also do the beeping thingy that you people like, although I recommend using the diode mode because it's better to do diode mode. So beeping mode, this one is 40 ohms as I said, this one is 6.3, 6.3, almost 9. This one is 500, 400, 300. So yeah, you should have listened to me. That is all bueno. Actually, I still need the multimeter, and we're gonna put it in voltage mode, because if I can ever find, yeah, I did find it. I'm gonna plug in the adapter, and we have a white LED, so there is something there. we also had a fan spin. I've removed it because I'm gonna connect the battery. Now we should probably get a picture. I don't know how these IdeaPads work, but I've reset the BIOS, so because I removed the battery, so in theory I think it should actually start. So connecting the power. Yeah, I get a blinking light over here. See, it's blinking. But there's nothing on the screen. If I press the power button lights up. I think we have backlight. And we have a picture. That is great. We have an SSD drive here, so in theory it should boot, but maybe because of the BIOS thingy, yeah, it's loading Windows. So I'm gonna let it load the Windows. We're gonna have a look at the battery, which state it is. I hope there's no face on it. Battery is not 100%, it shows charging. Actually 0%. Well. So probably the battery ran completely flat. Let's see if it's charging. We still get that blinking light right here. See? Let's see if there is some voltage going into the battery. Yeah, and we see it's slowly climbing. This battery should be 7.5, yeah, so it's completely drained. But the laptop is charging it, as you see the reading right there. So I'm gonna let it charge and I'm gonna be right back once it gets some charge. Alright, so let's see what's the battery voltage now. We have like 7.6. That's good. Let's see what Windows says. %5 available, so the battery is charging. See, I have the charger unplugged, it stays on battery. Yeah, so this is it. This was a relatively easy pizza. I really like the way this looks. So this board, it seems to be very clean, so really like, you can really see what's going on. You have the CPU phases, the PCH, you have, this is probably 3.3 and 5. Let's actually test that, maybe somebody is interested in the future. So the laptop is off now. Yeah, so here we have a 7.7, that's probably the charging one. We have the 5 volt here, and we have the 3.3 here, so it's a very simple design. There's also a couple of coils on the other side, probably are from the RAM memory. I don't know, with the laptop off, we most probably have no voltage on the RAM, no. Yeah, but this is extremely simple and helpful. Okay. So this was it. I think I've extended it as long as possible so I can do my 8 minutes minimum. So thank you very much for watching. Give me a like, subscribe if you didn't already, and see you next time. Bye for now.